Well, in a surprising announcement, we're actually going to be getting our first look at some of the brand new Sky Striker animations. Hey, this is Striker'S. It's been a while. I've had a lot of setbacks, but point is, today in Master Duel, there's actually a brand new update as part of the 3rd anniversary, and that is there is a brand new solo gate focused on the Sky Strikers. But as you can see here, it's not just a normal gate. There are some videos. Yeah, on Twitter, they went ahead and announced that there are actually going to be some animations as part of the solo here. Instead of the the typical scenario, we're going to get to do that. So let's go ahead and actually just hang out. Let's play the scenarios here and check out the animations. So first one, here we go. Ooh, okay, this does look good. And I know like nothing about Sky Striker lore, so this is gonna, okay, that was, yeah, interesting shots. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I never looked into the Sky Striker lore specifically, but okay. No dialogue so far. Alright, she's training. This is Ray, right? This is the one that I always banish with called by. Nah, the little robot fist bump, let's go. Okay, so if that's going to be the case, if a lot of these are going to be like, have no dialogue, hey, there's the card, they just redid it in animation. That's cool to see it though, fully like that. It's a nice city. And is that our scenario there? Okay, so no text, but that at least tells us a bit about her. She was either built or enhanced. I'm not necessarily sure. Again, that's something I gotta look up. I figured I'd wait for it. I figured I'd wait for the animations to come out, then I'll figure out the lore. She trains, looks like she has a nice life, and there's something she's got to do. So, oh, cool. We do get to read a scenario though, so that will give us the lore here. So interesting. It looks like they're doing a mix of both. The Sky Striker's burden. The region has been plagued by war for far too long. What was its purpose? Why had it started? At this point, the details are known to only a few. The fighting has not let up, yet neither has the march of technology. A highly efficient style of warfare has resulted, with both sides adopting a maximal damage, minimal cost strategy. Boots on the ground have been completely replaced by drones and other unmanned armaments, with ever-improving capabilities and effectiveness. Sky Striker is the latest super advanced technology developed to combat the expansionist empire. A lone girl was tasked with wielding it. This was Ray, a girl who was discovered to possess extraordinary abilities. Like others her age, she was educated in history, tactics, and the use of Sky Striker technology. But what took others years to understand, she grasped in a matter of days. Further, her physical prowess when wielding Sky Striker technology was unprecedented, as was her ability to take information she had learned hours before and adapt accordingly. None could deny her incomparable talent after she breezed through a training program considered challenging even by veterans. And thus Ray became a fully fledged Sky Striker race, and deployed to the combat zone to fight in defense of her people. One fateful day during one of her training sessions, an alarm heralded an incoming enemy assault. She needed no further command to mobilize. After changing into her battlesuit, she swiftly departed alone. Flying at high altitude, she made a beeline for the battlefield. Okay, so that's a new scene there. Almost there. Just as she muttered this to herself, a large fighting force came into view. The enemy had arrived. Her approach was the same as ever, her focus and sense of duty unwavering. Even so, it was to be a battle unlike any other she had experienced. Oh, okay. That's nice. It's kind of interesting that they're repeating a good amount of the animation here with the lore. So I'm assuming that that's kind of going to be the case, maybe. Maybe in the full animations it won't be all that dialogue, but let's go and jump into practice. Don't know if I'll include that in the full video that I end up posting, but let's go ahead and I'll play some Sky Strikers here. We'll see how things go in the other ones. Complete. Now we get an actual duel. That was such a bad duel. That was such a bad duel. No, I'm posting that. I was playing easy mode. Hey, you get the deck box. On to the next animation. Let's go ahead and check that out and get some more of the lore. Although, again, I'm wondering if we'll get voice acting here. Let's see. Gosh. Oh, that's done real well. Okay, so she can summon weapons like that. She's got her jetpack. Okay, and then now she Link summons. Yeah, Link summon, let's go. Okay, I know that. That's Roze, right? Does not look happy. Oh, they blasted her. Oh, okay. And is that... Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that's Roze in her own thing. Oh, sheesh. This... Oh, gosh. This animation's going crazy. We're getting sword fights, actual action. Let's go. She's trying to Link summon. One letter. Oh, this is going hard. Okay, okay. Oh, gosh. They just showed me what spell that was. I don't remember the name of the spell. So that's how they're representing her activating different spells, and Link summoning is like the little, the hexagon popping up. Alright, nice. Link summon again. I imagine that's just how it looks whenever you, like, play any sort of Link 1. And then end. Yeah. Dramatic. Alright. I dig it. Let's go and see what the details of that were. And again, I think it is like very much like if you know the lore, you'll understand it, or if you play the deck, you'll understand a lot more. Rei made short work of the enemies who rushed toward her. Having done her duty, she was cleared to return to base, but just then she encountered another enemy, a girl around her age. This alone was startling, but there was more. She was holding a Sky Striker. This was the cutting-edge technology of Rei's nation. How had it fallen into enemy hands? The suddenness of the girl's assault caught Rei off guard, but only for a moment. With deft timing, Rei equipped X-005 Kaina, suited for hand-to-hand combat. This mode empowered her arms with the force of a heavy mech. But the other girl was unfazed, and fought back relentlessly with the Sky Striker. The duel continued, neither gaining the upper hand until eventually, Rei's opponent suddenly stopped and lowered her weapon. Oh? After backing off a significant distance, she turned and left. The battle ended. The clash in particular, the similarity of her adversary to herself, had left Rei shocked and confused. Though lacking any detectable emotion, the girl was evidently a biological being, a human like Rei. And she also had a Sky Striker ace of equal ability to herself, or possibly even greater. Rei had only ever fought machines, but an enemy is an enemy. Still, she felt extremely conflicted. The prospect of having to end the girl's life left her wrecked with doubt. Clearly, there would be no such hesitation from the girl, whose lifelong duty had been to purge an enemy, any enemy that crossed her path. Ever since being born in the expansionist empire, this girl had been treated as a weapon and developed to counter the threat of the Sky Striker ace. All that crossed her mind was the most efficient path to victory. Rei being another human was not a factor. Still, it had not escaped her attention how Rei had struggled with indecision during their fight. On reflection, she began to faintly feel something she couldn't express. Yuri? No, emotion. Okay, dang. So the quality of this is kind of crazy. I mean, you know, we're getting animation, then we're getting scenarios, but the scenarios are still like, you know, really nicely animated. It's like, that's gonna have to be like the standard going forward from now on for everything. I'm gonna jump into this duel, then we got a scenario, another duel, and then the very final animation. Let's go. Sweet. Alright. Duel went well. Time for another scenario. Got the icon. Alright, let's see. I think this is building up the final battle. At least for now. It had been some time since Rei had clashed with the enemy nation's Sky Striker race. The encounter was still playing in her mind. They had much in common, even besides their age. Amid her feeling of shock and consternation, this made Rei a little happy. She hoped they would meet again and get a chance to talk. Though their allegiances differed, she would not deny her natural desire. That said, going in with her weapon lowered was not an option. She would be cut down in an instant. It was going to take force to get anything out of that girl. As it happened, their paths crossed again in battle. Rei was well prepared, having analyzed their previous encounter. Who would come out on top? The finest of margins would decide. Just barely managing to force her opponent onto the back foot for a second, Rei pounced. She struck the black-garbed Sky Striker Ace into the ground with great force. Then she descended in pursuit. By the time her opponent returned to a fighting stance, Rei stood ready, clad in different armament, colored blue. Rei held back. Even so, her opponent readied her blade, as if prepared to strike. But she didn't. Something diverted her attention. My comms, they're being jammed? Sky Striker Ace Shizuku is a mode designed for protecting bases. Among the X series, it is unique for its top-notch defenses and electronic warfare capabilities. Oh, okay. This was what Rei had planned to enable them to talk. However, it meant that the enemy's radars would show contact lost at their location. An extraction unit would surely be on the way. They likely had a minute tops. My name's Rei. What's yours? The black-suited Sky Striker Ace seemed unwilling to reply, but finally opened her mouth. Roze. Although she deemed the conversation pointless, keeping it going would buy her time. At the same time, she scanned for a gap in Rei's defenses to no avail. Even retreating might prove difficult given her injuries. Waiting for comms to be restored was thus the only option. That, or an all-or-nothing attack. 30 seconds to go. Rei remained in combat stance, observing Roze keenly. The impact when she fell must have been severe. It seems it cracked her visor. Her face was partially visible. Although probably in pain, she wore a totally placid expression. One might have mistaken her for a robot, or a doll. Except Rei could detect deep emotion within Roze's red eyes. Exasperation, or perhaps lamentation. Another 15 seconds. That was enough. Rei knew she couldn't strike the finishing blow. She wanted Roze to live, and to live a life where she did not have to end the lives of others. 8 seconds remained. You don't want to fight either, do you? Rei was expecting any real response to her question. She simply felt the need to express herself. 2 seconds. She smiled gently, turned, and departed. 0. Roze's comms came back online. The extraction unit arrived in well under a minute. When they picked her up, she was treated like a crashed drone. Roze propped up her immobilized body, thoughts racing through her mind. Why didn't she finish me off? And what made her smile like that? Roze was disturbed by a deluge of questions from deep within. Disturbed, but not displeased. There was a warmth. And in turn, a thawing of her hardened heart. It was the first time she had experienced kindness. Not long after this, Rei's nation adopted a new military plan, codenamed the Striking Stratagem. They now had the material advantage, so it was the right time for an assault on the expansionist Empire's central base. Not wanting to cross blades with Roze again, Rei resolved to bring about a swift end to the conflict. And with this, she boarded Sky Striker Mech Armory, Hercules Base, all ready for departure. The signal was given, and Rei stuck out on her journey, soaring into the sky. Ooh, okay, that's getting good. That one's getting good. We got a new icon. Alright, time for one last duel. This one's the final battle. It's gonna lead us into that, and then we get the little animation. So let's duel. Okay, that was an epic duel. I mean, I still fumbled through it, and cool, we got the thing. Let's go ahead and get to the end. Let's see how the story wraps up, and get our 200 gems. Oh yeah, wait, no, it's the full animation. Let's go. Yo, she doing the Gynax pose? Oh no, she had with the sword. Is this Kagari? Yeah. It's the iconic one. It does look really cool. Honestly, I think that one looks really cool. Like, the whole concept for this archetype is... I like it. I like it a lot more now. Oh. Oh, shoot. They controlling her? Controlling her? Oh, that's the big guy. It's the big guy just fought in the duel. Oh, wait, no. Not big guy. Oh, no. Oh, that's Roze inside there. Oh, yeah. I see. Dude, this scene looks pretty sick. Yeah, I'm just forgetting all the names of the spells because I just learned the deck, but like it's so cool to see them here. Actually, like in use. Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, it's got the beam. The Widow Anchor. No, use it to grab her and pull her out of there. What'd she say? Oh, man. Break the sword, break the sword. Let's go. Oh, gosh, yeah. Out of commission. Save her. Oh, there's more? Oh, gosh. Do it. Do something. Wait, don't tell me it's going to end right there. Dude, it ends right there. It's like, oh man, come back for the rest of it. Only on the YouTube channel. Is it the official Konami YouTube channel they're posting on? But wow, that was really something. And I got a new pack, Sky Striker Awakening. No, hey, let's go ahead and chat about it. So that was really cool. Again, they said that these were a lot of animations that were going to be part of the upcoming series, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Game Chronicles. Obviously, that was a handful of minutes. I don't know how much there's going to be. You know, for the scenarios, right? For the scenarios, we were getting like little snippets that were just kind of done in a different animation style. And you could tell they were kind of like fully for this. So whether those will be adapted into like the full-on animation, we'll have to wait and see. And the fact that it looks like, I don't know if that's exactly where the story ends. Like I said, I know very little about Sky Striker. I literally learned the deck today. So if, you know, I guess that's like promise for like even more there. But I think this was like so well done. Like having animations and then the scenarios like vary a lot more animated rather than just the card images, like panning and whatnot. So it's like, okay, man, I understand that this is for the 3-year anniversary of Master Duel, and it's also tying into a big animation project that's coming out later this year. But man, every solo mode needs to just be this. It like, if this is what it looked like from the start, absolutely insane. And the solo modes are still cool and fun, but like, could you imagine this for every single one? Man, that's cool. I love the animation. I really did like the gameplay of the deck too. It was really interesting to see that like, hey, this is how it's made. It's meant to be like this kind of anime, right? It's meant to be like, you know, fast-paced fights, and actually playing the deck and just playing like Sky Striker mirror matches back to back. And I'm probably not showing the duels in the video because they did not go well. But at one point, like my lizard brain was thinking like, oh, this is cool. It feels like a back-to-back, you know, back and forth anime fight. Whoa. So honestly, like, big props for the deck for actually incorporating the idea of what it's supposed to be like into that. So hey, I got nothing but good stuff to say. This is fun. This is amazing. I really do hope we see more like this, and I cannot wait until we actually get the full-on animations, because then we'll do some reviews on that. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you played through this event and what your favorite part of it is, let me know if I should look more into Sky Striker lore, if I should like actually like sit down and read it myself. I do believe there's a manga for it, so maybe I should familiarize myself a bit more with it before we go into the full thing. But anyway, hey, this Striker'S, thanks so much for sticking around, for watching, for your support. A little bit of an update. It's been an interesting month, and also things have been slow, and all the streams are just on indefinite hiatus for the moment. It's a little hard for me to sit for a long time comfortably because I fractured my ankle. That's a whole story, but you can follow me on Twitter and updates and all that. But anyway, this Striker'S, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.